As a high performer, you already know the importance of training your heart. For an athlete, it's refining your technique, passing, finishing, your first touch. For a CEO, it's mastering sales, negotiation, communication. But here's what most people overlook. Your mind is your biggest asset. Think about it. Human beings aren't the strongest, we're not the tallest, we're not the most agile. So what really sets us apart? It's our mind. We're the smartest. So the real game changer in your career would be to train your mind like an elite CEO, like an elite athlete. If you look at the best of the best in any realm of life, you'll notice that they probably all have one thing in common. And that's mindfulness. Bill Gates used to take a full think week where he would lock himself up in some cabin in the wilderness and read books and think for a week. And you may just be thinking that's just a strategic thing. But when you're not connected to the internet, when you have no connection to anyone outside of that little cabin in the woods, you can't do anything but be mindful. There's no scrolling on social media. There's no incessant thinking about some random thing that's not going to happen. You force yourself to be in the present moment. Ray Dalio, one of the best investors of our generation, has meditated every single day since he was 20 something, developing razor sharp mental ability, which is especially needed in thinking about which trade you want to take, which stocks you want to buy, which company you want to invest in. See, top athletes train their focus as much as their bodies, staying locked in under extreme pressure. And see, when it's time to perform, when they're now taking their penalty to win the World Cup, their minds aren't racing, they're simply locked in. They're mindful of what's going on. See, mindfulness is a modern day superpower, especially with how the world has been set up. See, everyone around us watching TikToks, watching Reels, everything is fast paced. Even Netflix, we don't even have to wait for an episode to come out. You finish one episode, you watch the next. We are used to getting things like this. But that's your advantage now. Because if you can train your mind to stay focused, if you can train yourself to be mindful, you'll be head and shoulders above the rest. And the easiest way to develop this superhuman focus is meditation. And I know that's simple. You're probably expecting some 5-step biohacking routine which involves diet, sunlight, grounding, and whatever. But no, it's just meditation. I found that the real power in this life comes in mastering basics. And the best thing is, only takes 10 minutes a day. Forget the stereotypes that you have about meditation, about seeing those monks in the Himalayan mountains sitting cross-legged and meditating for hours and hours and hours. Like I said, it's just going to take you 10 minutes. So here's what I want you to do. Find a place to sit. It doesn't even have to be quiet. It just has to be somewhere that you won't be disturbed. See, I'm sitting outside. There's someone hammering something about 50 meters away and I can hear it. It's not necessarily the most quiet place, but I probably won't be disturbed here. Secondly, I want you to focus on your breath and pick one method. See, you can either count each inhale and exhale up to 100, then restart when you lose focus. Whatever number, you can choose 5, you can choose 10, you can choose 30, it doesn't really matter. Or you can feel the air passing through your nostrils. Or you can just notice the rise and fall of your chest. Whatever aspect of your breath that you choose to focus on that. And now, once you start this practice of trying to focus on your breath, you will notice that your mind is going to wander. That's normal. I don't want you to criticize yourself. I don't want you to condemn yourself. Just notice it and bring your attention back onto your breath. And when this happens, you'll probably be thinking that I failed, I'm doing terrible. But that's the whole point of meditation. In fact, you actually succeeded. The point of meditation is to train yourself to take your attention from that which you don't want to think about back to that which you want to think about. And once you build this habit consistently, your focus will be on another level. And when that happens, your career performance skyrockets. Your decision making sharpens. You operate with a level of control that most people can only dream of. And this is how high performers separate themselves from the pack. Start today, train your mind, and watch what happens. If you're a high performer struggling with stress, burnout, or feeling stuck, I help business leaders and athletes reset their mental health with a 2-week program which I call the 30-minute monk. If you want help with this, click the link below to set up a 30-minute strategy call where we can discuss how we can help each other.